Jen from Jen Loves Reviews, and you are watching What's Up in Makeup. Happy belated Valentine's Day! I wore my heart shirt for you. In makeup news this week, Too Faced released, big shocker, a contour palette. Are any of you surprised? It is the Cocoa Contour Kit. It contains a highlight in a shade called Light Cocoa, a sculpting shade in both medium cocoa and dark cocoa, and then a contouring shade in a shade called Pop of Light. I am so surprised they don't have the milk chocolate and the dark chocolate in there. I'm curious to see the swatches to see how those shades compare. It also comes with a contour bouquet brush and a little glamour guide to show you how to use the kit. Speaking of kits, Marc Jacobs came out with an eyeliner kit. It is called the Blacquer is Better Eye Defining Essentials, and it contains a magic marker precision pen eyeliner in Blacquer, a highliner, which is a crayon style eyeliner in Blacquer, and then an Omega Lash volumizing mascara, which I tried a sample of, and it was really, really nice, very volumizing, separating, really nice mascara. At Kohl's this week, the Balm released a new quad palette, and it is called Mont Balm, and it is marketed for girls on the run. It's $15. Also, while it's on the Kohl's website, I also noticed a quad called La Balmba Steal the Spotlight, also for $15. I don't know if that's new or not, but I've never seen it before, so I figured I'd mention it just in case. Let's go ahead and jump into some Sephora news with some nail polish, and it looks like the trend for spring is going to be shades of white, according to Formula X. The new 4 mini lacquer set is called White Party, and the lacquers are in Dainty, which is an ivory white, Delightful, which is in a dove gray, Precious, which is in a mint white, and Blushing, which is a cotton candy pink. Jumping also on that trend, Nails Inc. has released a new line for spring. It is called the New White, and each nail polish is $14 each. They released a baby pink one, a peach one, a smoky gray one, and an iced mint one, and it's supposed to be conditioning nail polish that paints on white but then dries with a subtle color. Jumping on the pastels for nail polishes this spring, Ciaté released the Ice Cream Collection. All of the minis are named after ice cream flavors. The Make It Better Fudge, which is a yellow cream, Double Bubble Gum, which is a blue, believe it or not, Ice Frappe, which is a nude cream, Wham Bam Strawberry Jam, which is a pink cream, and Pistachio La La, which is a soft green cream. It also comes with some self-stick nail decals that kind of make it look like your nails are dripping like melting ice cream. Also, they include some directions on how to apply everything and get that perfect manicure. Benefit Cosmetics came out with the Pretty Parfait kit. It's $38, and it is in a collectible ice cream shop tin that looks very reminiscent of the Christmas tin that they came out with for the blush set that they had this holiday season. This kit comes with a full-size They're Real mascara. Also, it comes with a full-size Benetint, a sample size of the Professional, and a little mini of the Laugh With Me Lily perfume. Special reporter Emily from Inside Sephora, she has some updates on some products that she has been getting feedback from the customers that have been coming into Sephora that we've been talking about in previous weeks. The first one is the Marc Jacobs La Marque lip creams, which I'm actually wearing one today. I'll tell you what she says first. She said that they are so pigmented, they're matte, they have cocoa butter in them, so they're not super dry, and I totally agree with that. Let me show you. I did a little mini order at Sephora online so that I could get this little tiny baby sample, and this one that I'm wearing today is called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and it is the new formula, and I am enjoying it, and I agree with her. It is not drying at all. I'm really enjoying this formula. Will I buy a full size? Probably not, but I do like that I have a little sample of it. She also wanted to give us an update on some of the feedback she's been getting from the Diorskin Nude Air line that just came out. She said that she feels like people that have normal skin are the happiest with the foundation. For those that do like it, it has a nice coverage and it's buildable, but she said it's definitely not for oily skin at all because it becomes really shiny and oily only after a few hours. And it's also not for super dry skin either because it seems to sink into fine lines after just a little bit of wear. As far as updates on the powder that goes with it. She said it's very light and breathable and has a nice feel, but it definitely needs to be touched up through the day because you do get shine just after a few hours. Finally, in high-end Sephora news, Guerlain came out with a new Météorites compact. They call it a pearls compact that creates a subtle and natural effect by giving every skin tone just the right amount of light and correction. Reviews say that the results are very subtle for this product. In QVC news this week, on Friday there was the Tarte TSV, or today's special value, that they had on, which was very interesting. And even if you missed it, I did want to mention there are a couple of new products from Tarte that they did feature in that I'm hoping that they're going to be adding to their new line, which included the Amazonian Clay Eye and Cheek Palette and also the Maracuja Miracle Found Sealer. Found Sealer. Have we now created a new product? It's not a foundation. It's not a concealer. It's a Found Sealer. No! It just made my mind just explode all of a sudden. It was like, like I don't even know what to do with that. I can't even handle it. While we're talking about QVC just started carrying Eve Pearl Cosmetics, which I was very happy to discover at IMATS in New York last year. They are now carrying the Blush Trios, which go by your skin tone, the HD Dual Foundation with a brush and sponges, and the Dual Salmon Concealer with a brush. They also have the Invisible Finishing Powder with a brush and an eye palette with 2 brushes. Our QVC reporter Susan did want to let you know that these are on a wait list for the most part. Some of them are on our wait list, some of them aren't. You're gonna have to check the website to see which ones today are waitlisted and which aren't. 2 other things she wanted to mention. Tarte has a new Colored Clay Full Coverage CCI base for $22.28. I always crack up at the prices at QVC. They always have the weirdest change in there. It comes in both yellow and pink tone depending on your coloring. Finally, Isaac Mizrahi, I think that's how you pronounce it. He does a lot of fashion stuff. Came out with a lip gloss set with a wristlet for $39. They say that it's infused with peppermint oil and vitamin E to help condition and protect your lips. And also it has a sheer shine with see-through color. So if you like high pigmentation, this is not going to be a set for you. And they say that it is a satin lip shine. Just a couple of things in drugstore news this week. Maybelline has snuck in some limited edition color tattoos into some of the drugstores recently. There's 3 of them. One of them is called Hibiscus Pink, the next one is called Petunia Punk, and the last one is called Hydrangea Hype. I do not have photos for those because the only ones I could find were on blogs and I did not have permission to use them. They are not public domain, so hopefully you'll be able to find them in the stores and be able to see them. They did seem like they had shimmer in them, but that's all I've got for you so far. If I get some pictures, they'll be up next week in What's Up in Makeup. Maybelline also released a matte master blush stick in Rosy Rush, which also I don't have a picture of because Maybelline is being secretive about these things. I don't understand why they don't just tell people, hey, we've got new stuff, go buy it. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I happen to be a huge fan of Garnier's BB cream. They've now released a Miracle Skin Perfector Daily Anti-Acne BB cream, so I'm curious to see how that compares to the original that I absolutely love. And finally, NYX has now released a Define and Refine Powder Foundation, but it's sold out on their website and I can't find it anywhere else, but I did want to show you the picture of it. It's right there. They say it's essential medium to full coverage compact, features a deeper crescent of color with a hint of pearl. You're supposed to blend them together to customize your look for perfection year round. It is $12 and hopefully it'll be back in stock soon. In natural makeup news, Balanced Guru has a free Full of Love mist worth $10 with every purchase, and that's valid February 13th through 15th. I think that's over. Isn't that over? No, that ends today. Today's the 15th. Woohoo! So if you want that, jump on that. Notoriously Morbid has new flavors of their Coffin Kissers lip balms. Matheson's Marshmallow Fluff, Jamin's Grape Soda, Stoker's Sangria, Poe's Pistachio Cream, Lovecraft's Limoncello, and Bradbury's Banana Pudding. I think those are all vampires. Pretty sure about that. Which would explain Coffin Kissers. The last thing that Julia wanted to let you know as far as natural news is that 100% Pure is giving out a free mascara and eyeliner, which is a $43 value with any purchase of a $120 online only. In Ulta News, CK1 has released some new lip glosses for $15. There are 15 shades of those. Bare Minerals has released some brand new eyeshadow palettes that look absolutely amazing. There's 3 different variations. They are $40 each, and that's what those look like over there. And Bare Minerals does claim that the eyeshadow actually delivers skin nourishing benefits, including reduced appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and puffiness with use of their eyeshadows. Lancome has released a Le Duo stick, and it's $36, and it's released in 5 different shades. Their contour shade is used to shape and define your features, and of course the highlight is used to illuminate and emphasize your features. IT Cosmetics has released a new concealer called the Eye Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream, and it's for lightening under eye circles, for looking more rested, and to nourish your delicate skin and reduce puffiness. That has been released in 5 shades. Finally, I've got a mega review for you from Lily on the high-end side. Chanel has released a ton of products. Girlfriend, I cannot pronounce any of these products, so I'm going to show you the pictures, I'm going to tell you what they are, and I'm going to list them down below. There is a lip palette that is limited edition, and it's inspired by the ethereal world of ballet. Isn't that beautiful? There is a new powder blush, a new foreshadow quad, a new Illusion d'Ombre eyeshadow, a Rouge Allure lipstick, an Aqua Lumiere gloss, and a new shade of their waterproof eyeliner. Those are now available at Chanel online and in stores, I believe. Burberry released their spring collection last week, but now they have added something called the Runway palette, which is now available. And it's pretty amazing that they can shape makeup into something like that. I just think that's really cool. Dior has released a new line of lip glosses called the Dior Brilliance, and they are supposedly very, very good for moisturizing your lips while also giving you a lot of pigment. There's 3 different types of oils in them, and also some vitamin E, and also something that helps with the collagen in your lips, and there's a range of 12 different shades for these new lip glosses. Now here's a brand I've never heard of because I'm not fancy schmancy, but maybe you are. It's called Chantecaille, and they have released their new spring line, and when I saw this I was like, I have got to show them this just for the sheer beauty of this product. I mean, what? Really? Like, look at that. This is called the Glacier Eye Shade Trio. It's supposed to be the landscape of the Arctic that symbolize the ice and the earth revealed by melting of glaciers. I mean, they're really getting deep into this makeup here. It's like global warming and makeup meet in eyeshadow. Like, who would have thought of that? I just had to show you that because it's amazing. That brand has also released a Galactic Lip Shine Healing Lip Gloss. It's supposed to be super, super, super conditioning. It's a lip gloss and a serum hybrid. Oh, here it comes, ladies. Tom Ford has released his spring collection. It is on pre-order at tomford.com. He has a new cream color for eyes that's a smoky gray cream. He's also released 3 new eyeshadow duos. The first one's called Ripe Plum, the second Raw Jade, and the third Crushed Indigo. He's also released a couple of nail lacquers. They're in the colors Black Jade and Indigo Night. Finally, he's releasing some colored mascaras. They're called Extreme Mascaras in Teal Intense and Black Plum. Oh, by the way, the cream color for eyes is available at Neiman Marcus right now, but the rest are still on pre-order, so that's the deal with those. A couple of new things from Giorgio Armani. Their Runway Spring Summer 2015 collection. There's the Armani Runway palette for $125. A new shade of the Rouge d'Armani sheer lipstick, and a new shade of his nail lacquer. Finally, had to show you because these nail polishes always make me just go, what? The Christian Louboutin, I think it's how you say it, Louboutin? Louboutin. I think it's Louboutin. Louboutin? Louboutin. Help me out, my friends that speak French. He has released a new spring collection nail coffret for spring 2015. You get 3 minis for $90. This set is called the Python Volcano Limited Edition Nail Color Coffret, and they come in a Python Volcano print box. These nail polishes were seen at Neiman Marcus. And speaking of Neiman Marcus, our high-end reporter, Lily, wanted to let you know, and me know, because she knows I don't typically shop at Neiman Marcus. Neiman Marcus is having their beauty week this week. So if you purchase $125, you get this giant goodie bag full of samples and all kinds of cool stuff. She said she's gotten it before and she's loved it every time that she's gotten it. She also wanted to let us know that Neiman Marcus shipping is super, super fast, even faster than Sephora, which I think is pretty fast, and it's absolutely free to ship from their website. So that's what's up in makeup this week. A special thank you to our What's Up in Makeup reporters, Lily Spurgeon, Holly Oylar, Emily at Tea Time with Emily, Tiffany at Tiffany Beauty 101, Julia Spice, and Susan W. I could not do this without you. Thank you so much for your help this week. And if you enjoyed What's Up in Makeup, hit that subscribe button down below so you don't forget to watch next week to find out what's going on in the world of makeup. Thank you so much for watching. Mad love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Nails Inc. also released a kit called the New White, and each of the, not kit. It also comes with some I'm just gonna do that part over again. This is terrible. Okay. And it comes with a full size, shh, making too much noise. Do you have something to say about makeup, Cat? Yeah? Right, here we go. Let's try this again. What did I do with my paper? I lost my paper. Paper! Paper! I saddled my paper. Our QVC reporter, Susan, did want us to know that... Beam me up, Scotty. Now, Jen, you're going to cut this part and you're going to insert it into the Sephora part before you start talking about QVC, okay? Beauty week this week at Neiman Marcus, so if you purchase 100 hair in the face. Emily at Tea Time with Emily and Emily